Welcome to the All In Sports Podcast, where I make terrible predictions in the NFL. That's terrible shit. I got like 3 right. Ryan Fitzpatrick and Pat Mahomes are like the 2 MVP contenders. Why is that a thing?
It is pretty sad. But Pat Mahomes is dealing right now.
10 touchdowns, no picks through 2 games.
Which is a record, by the way.
Yeah, against 2 good teams, the Chargers and the Steelers.
I think the Steelers are done, by the way, but...
What do you mean by done? Like not making the playoffs this year?
I don't think they are.
Do you think the Ravens or the Bengals?
I got Ravens winning that division.
Bengals are looking kind of nice, though.
Yeah. I think their running game's going to be struggling for a little while, especially with Joe Mixon hurt.
Yes. Yeah, but the Buccaneers beat the Eagles. Throw that
Big surprise.
Fitzmagic.
He's a god.
What does that mean for Jameis Winston?
I think he's gone.
Is he traded, or is he just going to be a backup for the season and then traded in the off season?
I don't know. I think it depends like who gets hurt during the season and stuff like that. But
what teams right now would try to make a trade for Jameis?
Not many, to be honest with you.
I don't even
Ravens?
I mean, no, Flacco and
yeah, I know Flacco's doing all right.
Maybe if Andy Dalton takes a slip, maybe go to the Bengals.
Oh, he's doing pretty well. But that's everybody, though.
Maybe he gets traded to Buffalo if Josh Allen can't.
That could be
play well.
Imagine him in Buffalo. Holy shit.
I think that's it. Maybe Jacksonville, but playing well.
Tennessee?
They have Mariota.
Yeah, but he's struggling a little bit.
I mean, they won last week without him.
Imagine him being the same team as Mariota.
That would be... I think they may just cut him and then let him hit free.
No, you gotta get something for him.
No team's going to take him.
Second overall pick in the draft.
He was number 1.
Are you sure?
Yes.
They had the first pick?
Yeah. The Buccaneers had the first pick and they picked Winston.
Huh. Yeah. Oh, I got a team for
the Dolphins?
What about Oakland? Yeah, Dolphins or Oakland if Derek Carr doesn't perform.
Even
though they have a lot of money
in Carr.
Yeah.
Man, fucking Ryan Fitzpatrick. 9 touchdowns, 1 pick through 2 weeks.
And another thing is, you might want to wait and see how he does, though, for like half the year. If he starts to slide a little bit, you gotta go back to Jameis.
If he can get to like week 6 and still play at this level, there's no way they don't.
Yeah.
No way they don't.
If he has another like jet-like season, what would he have, like 35 TDs and like 11 interceptions?
Yeah, the year that they just missed the playoffs.
Yeah, were they 9-7?
I think they were 10-6. But
that's right, they were. Yeah.
Let's see, other things happen. Kickers in this league.
Oh my God.
Kickers in this league. I have Cleveland winning that game. If Dane Gonzalez hits one of those 4 kicks he misses, they win.
Yeah, he's pretty bad. He got cut today, by the way.
That doesn't surprise me. They can go pick up Dan Bailey. Dan Bailey's sitting there.
Hold on. 2015, Fitzpatrick had almost 4,000 yards, 31 touchdowns, 15 picks.
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And a QBR of 88.
I mean, that's
That's okay.
Other things that happened in the NFL. Okay. Vontae Davis retiring mid-game.
Oh, boy.
Mid-game.
This is a first for me.
I don't think it's ever happened.
I have never heard of this.
Someone retiring midway through a game.
This guy does have some issues, though. I watched him on Hard Knocks when he was with the, I think he's with, who was that? Oh, he was with the Dolphins. And he got drafted by the Dolphins. He was their first or second round pick, I think. And they just didn't like how his attitude was in the field, and like he wasn't like trying hard or wasn't giving them much effort. So they traded to the Colts for like, I think it was a first and a third round pick, like a pretty good haul back for him. And he was pretty good in Indianapolis. He was an all pro. He made some Pro Bowls, and then
Yeah.
he had that bad groin injury, which kind of screwed him over. His career went downhill after that. But I think he was just sick and tired of getting hit. To be honest with you, because
He was sick and tired of
he
the
took
Bills.
he that too because they're smacked. But he got hit pretty hard in that game. Like he had some pretty big hits. I just think he couldn't take it anymore. His body just couldn't take it.
But the fact that it hits halftime, he goes to the locker room, gets changed into his street clothes, and just says, "I'm leaving."
And doesn't even get paid for that game.
Okay, I think he's okay if he doesn't get paid.
Okay, but all right, smart decision, right? You say, all right, I'm done. All right, I just want to get out of here. Wait till the end of the game and get your game check, and then leave. Don't leave in the middle of the game and don't let you get that paycheck. What the hell?
He wanted to make a storyline, maybe.
God.
Matt Patricia.
And he sounds like a smart guy on Instagram. His like writing was. It didn't sound like he was an idiot.
I don't think he wrote that.
Probably not, but.
Matt Patricia and the Lions. What is going on with that team?
Because it's a new team, new coach. Like, it's really the same team as last year. So to be honest with you, I don't think they wanted Caldwell to leave. I think they liked him.
I'm pretty sure the players are saying they don't like.
You're starting over?
Fucking Adam recording. Okay, I mean I'll figure out a way to put it together. Whatever.
Right.
But Matt Patricia I don't think he should have been a coach to begin with.
Oh, you can't say that because he's 0-2.
No, but when they were talking about him kind of the Giants, I didn't want him.
I think you'd be saying differently if he was 2-0 or 1-1.
No.
I think you will because this guy, he isn't a very strong personality like Belichick does. He's not very strict with his players. Like he's a kind of like happy-go-lucky kind of defensive-minded guy. I think the Lions didn't want a new coach, so I think they're being a little biased towards him. I think they loved Caldwell because he was such a player-happy coach. Like he was a player's coach, not a front office coach. I don't think they wanted him to leave, so I think they have to get trust. He has to earn their trust more than than other way around. But he has to gain their trust. And I think once they get that down, I think they're going to be a pretty good team. Maybe not this year, but next year.
Yeah, I think they might have an early pick this year. If I'm keeping it honest. Another team that might have an early pick, the New York Giants. What the hell happened last night?
I'm not surprised.
God, 6 sacks. People are trying to put the blame on Eli. Don't blame Eli.
Question for you. Who's that left tackle you got in the offseason?
Nate Solder he had like a holding call.
Nate Solder is a butt cheeks.
No.
Nate Solder might be one of the most overrated players in the league today.
I wouldn't say no. The problem is the left side of the line is not having a problem.
Is he overpaid?
A little bit.
Okay, come on now.
But in order to secure him, we needed to overpay him.
Hey, how many times did Brady get sacked yesterday?
I don't know. I didn't watch the Patriots
twice.
Game. Can't tell
Twice.
You. I watched them. I heard that they lost
yes, they did.
Without Leonard Fournette.
To a very good team.
Somebody doing Odell catches on you.
They did. Austin Lee. And who is that?
No, he didn't make the Odell catch. It was Keelan Cole.
It was?
Yeah, Keelan Cole had that one-handed catch on the sideline.
Huh. You see James Conner's catch? Almost catch?
That didn't count? That would have been filthy. That whole game was fun to watch.
Mm. But yeah, I wasn't surprised to see the Patriots lose. They're not a very good first half team in the season. Like last year, they got killed by the Chiefs on Monday Night Football at the beginning of the year, and everyone's like, "Oh, Brady's done. Brady's done." Yeah.
Brady looked pissed in that game.
All right, how do you only give Brady 35 chances to throw the ball?
No, it was like the first half, and he was pissed.
I know, but he only threw the ball 35 times.
Because he doesn't want to go against that pass defense.
No, you have to pass. You can't run against that.
I would just like to note that the New York Giants defense allowed less points than the Patriots with the Jaguars.
You guys have a better defense, it's known.
That's really debatable, seeing that we have not gotten a single sack yet this season. Not one. We get no pressure.
You played against two pretty good offensive lines, so.
Still, the fact that we're not forcing like any pressure whatsoever, it's mind-boggling to me.
Is
Vernon's not playing.
That's why. That's a big reason. It's a big loss.
Okay, but Damon Harrison, Dalvin Tomlinson, Alec Ogletree, Connor Barwin, who almost had a pick yesterday, like no one's causing any pressure, which is allowing people just to get open.
I agree.
And the fact that freaking, I think his name's Chris Lewis Harris, had the play yesterday because Eli Apple got out for the game.
Yeah.
He was just getting exposed.
Yeah, Dak exposed you. If Dak Prescott's exposing you, that's a problem.
I wouldn't say he really exposed with passing.
He did pretty good, though.
He had that one play at the beginning of the game to Tavon Austin. Besides that, he was pretty quiet in the passing game.
I thought he was pretty good.
People are trying to put the blame on Eli for that game. Eli had like a 78% completion percentage, no picks, had a touchdown kind of garbage time, but the Giants were close to making a comeback at the end of that game.
I just don't think you can win with Eli right now.
I beg to differ.
And I'm leaning towards the Giants made a mistake at the draft.
You can't say that for 2 weeks.
I'm just saying. I think they had to get a quarterback.
Saquon has been broke records week 1 and week 2.
Okay, but how long do good running backs last?
They could last like 10 years.
When's the last time that happened?
Fucking somebody, I don't know.
Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore.
Adrian Peterson.
He had like an 8-year run.
Oh, that's close enough.
You think Saquon's an Adrian Peterson?
Bro, Saquon looks disgusting. He can't get tackled.
How many yards did he have yesterday rushing?
He had
34?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he had 70-something receiving. So,
100.
Yeah, bro, he's chilling. He broke the record for his in a game for something. I don't know. Maybe a running back. I don't know. And then he broke the record for most rushing yards in a game for a Giants rookie. I have high faith. Rookie of the year. I don't care.
I don't think he has much competition.
I mean, his competition's like Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
But I don't. He didn't play well against the Dolphins. Even though
he didn't play bad.
He had a lot of passing yards, but he just couldn't.
335 yards, touchdown, no picks. That's
he had 2 picks. What do you want about Willis?
He had 2?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had 2 picks.
Oh, damn.
He's kind of looking like an Eli Manning, if I'm keeping it honest.
Oh, Jesus.
He throws picks.
First 2 games.
But he got more picks than Eli, so I don't care.
Surprising.
Anything else? Okay, Josh Gordon.
Interesting.
Where is he going? I think
there's something. There's something behind that.
They don't want to chance anything else happening with him because they've been I don't get why they didn't try to do this earlier because they've held on to him since 2013.
Yeah.
And he's gotten suspension after suspension after suspension after.
I think his best spot's San Fran.
I mean, there's talks about that. Seattle, Dallas. I would not like that. If you want
Seattle would be good.
I mean, Dallas would be a perfect spot for him because that's where all the freaking people who get suspended go.
Yeah.
So,
but I think he should. I think he'd want to go to 49ers.
Or
Dallas because he did go to Baylor, so that's in Texas.
If the Giants want to slide over a 5th-round pick for him, I wouldn't be too upset.
And Bill Belichick does not want that. He does not want that.
Maybe he goes to the Patriots. You guys need a true number 1. He could be your true number 1.
Yeah, for 2 more weeks.
Then he can just be your number 2. And then put him in the slot.
So are we gonna be the Browns 2.0 with Danny Shelton?
I guess maybe.
Corey Coleman, Josh Gordon.
Well, Corey Coleman's about to be gone, so it doesn't matter.
Did he even play yesterday?
Don't even think so.
Wow.
And then Dwayne Wade, this is his last season. This is someone who we grew up with.
Yeah. I'm not surprised he's coming back one more. I think he wants to do a whole year in Miami, not just a quarter of a season like last year.
Where does he rank all time in shooting guards?
Oh, that's tough. Well, I think
Jordan
1, 2,
Kobe.
Jordan Kobe.
Him or AI? That's kind of the question.
I think it's got to go to him. One, because he has multiple rings,
Of course, you
and
know wings.
and he also has longevity on his favor too. He's played many more seasons than AI. I don't know stats wise. I'm not sure on who has more points or whatever, but I still think Dwayne Wade's all time greater than AI.
Best blocking guard in the league to ever.
One of the best defensive guards ever in the league.
Yeah.
One of the best two-way guards ever. He might be the best two-way guard ever.
I mean,
shooting guard.
I was about to say.
Not point guard, shooting guard.
I guess speaking about the NBA, standings predictions.
Okay.
You know how long it took me to think for that last spot in the West? I had 3 teams I could have picked to be that 8th seed.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a tough Western Conference.
Okay, might as well start with the East because it's easy. 1 seed I had the Raptors. The Raptors, I think they got better, and they were the 1 seed last year.
All right, keep going. We'll give our summaries after. We'll talk.
Do you want me to give my record too that I gave them or no?
No, just go for order.
Okay, so I had the Raptors as the 1 seed, Celtics as the 2 seed. I don't know if you saw the list for the Sports Illustrated Top 100. They had Al Horford over Kyrie Irving.
I saw that.
That's something. But they're still my favorite to go to the finals. 3 seed Sixers. I'm kind of keeping a mainstream through what happened last year. The 4 seed I have the Pacers. Seed I have the Wizards just because Dwight Howard's a massive improvement over Marcin Gortat, and Beal and Wall, 2 All-Stars. I think they can do that, and I think Otto Porter's going to have a good year. 6 seed I have the Bucks. They move up slightly from last year, but Giannis still needs some more help because Eric Bledsoe isn't going to help him that much. The 7th seed I have the Heat. Dwayne Wade's last playoff run, probably going to get first rounded. 8th seed, I have the Bulls. I kind of put them there because I'm a Bulls fan, but I also think they sneak in for an 8th seed. Then I have the Pistons at 9, Hornets at 10, Brooklyn at 11, New York at 12, Cleveland at 13, the Hawks at 14, and the last seed in the East being the Orlando Magic.
Okay. I'll do Eastern first.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
All right. So one, I gotta go with my hometown Boston Celtics, right?
Hometown? You're not Boston.
Okay. So number 2, I got Philly. Okay.
Mm.
3, I got Toronto.
That low?
Yep.
Even though they got a better player.
Hey, I got them going 52-30. So that's not bad.
I had them going 60-22.
No. 4 is Indiana. 5, Washington. 6 is Miami. 6 is Milwaukee. 7 is Miami. 8 is Detroit.
Okay.
9 is Chicago. 10 is Cleveland.
10 Cleveland.
11 Charlotte. 12 New York. 13 Orlando.